Hello, welcome to Endless Space, the next series of Bobby and Dan failing in strategy games.
I can almost guarantee you this will go better than Sins. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. We're playing on easy.
Yes.
And not whatever we were playing on Sins, which was obviously too hard. Only
We're
downside
playing on
is
normal. We're playing
I
like
have
on.
no idea what I'm doing.
Yes.
Like next to zero clue.
This game
I played maybe 15 minutes of this game.
Yes. This game actually plays a lot like Civilization. So almost to the point where it's like you're getting really close to copyright violations here. But yeah, it plays a lot like Civ. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, I just don't ever know. Like, I don't know the tech tree. I don't know.
Yeah, the note, an important note here. I'll start filling out my tech tree here. The important note about the tech tree is that it is a radial one.
Yeah, I see that.
Unlike Civilizations, that is linear.
That's kind of like what I understand that the new Civ, Beyond Earth, is radial. It's a tech web, not a tree.
Yeah, I heard that as well. So me being the I forget the name of the race I selected. The whatevers, the weird looking guys, the non-humans, non-AI race. I started with the ability to colonize arid planets and soil xenobiology.
I am playing as the Cravers or Carvers or
The Cravers.
Something like that.
They work for White Castle.
Yeah. And I started with advanced machining and arid epigenics.
Where is advanced machine? Oh, you started with one of the military ones. Yeah, my first two sciences are usually isotope fabrication and advanced machining, because there are, as with many other sci-fi games, there are three types of weapons, and this gets you the other two.
I'm not really sure which of these ships are. Which one is the colony ship?
It should say colony ship, doesn't it?
No, I have a forager, a patroller, and a hive ship.
Oh, I have a seer and a reproducer.
I'm thinking the hive ship is the colony ship in this.
Yeah, actually, if you go into your military settings, which is the one with the little blue arc underneath it, you'll be able to see what they're made out of here. Yeah, like what kind of hull do they call this?
Let's see.
My seer looks like a
military ship, maybe.
Well, they're all technically military ships. This is the exciting part of any Let's Play, where we figure out how to play the Let's Play.
Yeah. Where we sit here and go, what does this do? I don't know.
No,
I feel like the hive ship has got to be.
Yeah, so whatever one has the civilization unit on it, like.
Where do you see that at? I don't even see.
Are you in your military view?
Uh-huh.
All right, so from the military view, if you click modify, so if you click modify, and you will see under selected mods list, I have a seed mod, which is the nickname for the colonization craft, or the civilian module. And so that means that this particular item is the
okay.
My reproducer is my colony ship.
Okay, yeah, I see. It is the hive ship. Okay,
and
I got it.
I
got it now. I understand. What do I have in the way of military units currently?
You should start right out with a
hive ship.
Yeah, you're going to start out with basically a scout and a settler, for lack to compare this to Civilization.
Yeah. Okay, so let's add a patroller in the build queue.
And let's see here. I am on an arid planet.
First thing anything else I need to do first turn other than like maybe move a scout or something?
Did you selected your research, right?
Yeah.
All right. What I do is if you click on your home system and then your home planet, you'll notice that there is no planetary exploitation.
Okay.
Depending on what your starter planet is, you pick which one you think fits best. In this case,
okay, I see.
I'm going to pick alien grafting because my race lives primarily on arid planets. So I get, in addition to +1, I'm pointing to the screen like people can see me. In addition to getting +1 on an arid planet, I also get +2 on a generic planet. So I'll get a total of +3 additional food resources on this planet if I build the alien grafting. And so you can have 1 exploitation per planet, and then every system can have as many upgrades as you feel necessary. So,
okay.
And those are all part of it. And each planetary system has its own build queue. So I just added the alien grafting to my build queue. If I wanted to add sustainable farms, which again, living on an alien planet or living on an arid planet, that'll give me some additional food. I'll add that to my queue, and it'll bump it down to number 2 on my queue here.
And you can only select 1 planetary exploitation?
Only 1 exploitation per planet.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I think I'm good.
All right, so I will take my scout ship. And the scout ship also technically has more movement points, typically.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I will move it to...
Let's see. Which one do I want? I want the Forager, which is in the Alpha Fleet.
I'm going to check out this White Sun over here.
The Alpha Fleet.
A White Sun. Wait,
White
right
Dwarf, Blue Sun, Red Supergiant, another Blue Sun. Let's take the Alpha Fleet.
You know how typically we think red is hot and blue is cold?
Right, it's not.
And in astronomy, you flip-flop that, basically.
Yeah.
So
fire. That's how fire works.
Yes.
If on your stove, the red fire is colder than the blue fire.
Yes.
And thus the white fire.
Yes, and thus the white fire. So ideally here, you want to pick, we all live around a yellow sun. Anybody who listens to Superman is well aware of that. And so you want to pick stars that are around the color spectrum of a yellow planet. That means you're going to have a best chance for a habitable planet in that star system to go exploring. So this next system on my screen here is a white sun that is slightly warmer than a yellow sun. And it even says here that there may be some easily colonizable planets, but better not. Blue stars are even hotter. So you're going to have much more drier planets and so on down the line.
Interesting.
And the other end of the spectrum would be red dwarfs and stuff like that. So I'm going to right-click, send my... did I just send my reproducer? I hope not. No, I didn't. Okay. Well, the reproducer stayed on my UI. So yeah, I sent my seer, a.k.a. my scout. I sent him on towards the next uncharted star system. And I will I will right-click away all my lore and end my turn.
And from what I understand, this will probably be a pretty long series. As I understand it, this game can play pretty long. I don't know what your experience with it is, but from what I've heard, this is a longer playing game.
I play Civilization on epic speed. Or, excuse me, on marathon speed.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Well, we're playing on fast here.
Yes, I saw that. Yes. For the, for the
sake of
scope
my
of a
sanity.
Let's play. Sure. All right, and again, just like Civilization, this new solar system that my explorer came across, it's got some luxury resources. In this case, blue cap mold. And I can colonize this planet too, because we got a arid planet here and an ocean planet here.
Yeah.
And then tundra, I'll probably be able to colonize very soon with another nearby thing here. And this has They also have other characteristics.
Where do you see, like, unit cap and stuff? Or like is there no unit cap?
Like in terms
like
of
a military unit cap.
It's basically how much, you know, like you, as much as you can use your as long as you have currency or gold or ISK or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Kerbal bucks. Oh wait, now I'm confusing space games. So actually, I am so impressed with that next system. I'm going to send my colony ship here to Migrashi.
I am also sending my colony ship to grab a planet.
We'll explore this blue system. It's got a star next to it for some reason. And that means something.
So when it says like something underneath of it, like this one says mutated flora, is that a luxury resource?
Is it in green? It's in
green.
That's a character, like that's a planetary anomaly. So if you hover over it, it'll tell you what it does. That's just like the effect that the planet has.
Okay.
So like this tundra planet has strange fossils, which gives you an additional gold and additional science bonus.
Okay.
If it were colonized, and some of them are negative. Like this Arctic planet has poor soil, so that's -10 on happiness and -1 on food and science.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of these strategy games play the same. You know,
yeah, I don't know.
You know, this is like the second, like...
This is this company's first game.
Yeah.
I believe their second game was Dungeon of the Endless, which I've been thinking about playing because it looks like a lot of fun, even though it confuses me. And then their third game is Endless Legend.
Yeah, I heard Endless Legend actually recommended on another YouTube channel.
Yeah, I've heard like mixed things about it. From what I understand is it can be a little, or at least the opinions I've heard of it have been that it can be a little over micromanagey, but...
Yeah, some of these games have a tendency to do that.
All right, what is there to do?
Ooh, what kind of star is that? What's a red supergiant?
Done. Dismiss that. I guess we need to put you in a fleet.
Yeah, if you just built a ship, you have to like launch it.
Yeah.
Exploration event. Oh, so I got some bonuses for exploring space. Some temporary bonuses to my thing, and then here my build queue has completed my alien grafting, and so I'll move on to the sustainable farms. And I will send.
How do I tell this ship to colonize?
You click on it, and you'll in the UI on the left, you'll see the colonize button.
Click on the ship.
Yeah, so you click on the ship, it'll pop up like the fleet UI, and then on the left-hand side, you will see the colonize button, which is all the way to the left, I think.
Yeah, I got it. Only one here I can colonize.
Mm-hmm. One thing I like about this game is that you can construct your own ships.
Yeah, I saw that. I haven't really gotten into it really at all, but all right, let's see here. I need to exploit the planet. I think this is an arid planet. I don't. Oh yeah, it's an arid planet.
It should say right next to it.
Yeah.
And of course, planets come in multiple sizes. So like this one that I'm about to colonize, I'm going to colonize the small ocean one first, so the size depends on your max population. You can have anything up to tiny to gigantic.
So, what does the food symbol have to do in this game?
Same thing with, basically same thing with civilization. If you, here I'll click on my only colonized system here. So my home system here has a food surplus of 17. and the rest of that goes into my population growth and can get spread among 2 other systems.
Okay.
Like we must have just ended the turn because my amount of food just went up.
We did. I ended turn there.
So yeah, so my civilization consumes 8.
So what research stuff do you usually take first?
Like I said, I did the first 2. I finished. Actually, this turn I just finished isotope fabrication, which gets me kinetic weaponry. And then next, I'm researching advanced machining, which gives me missiles, so I can build my own ravens and whatnot.
I was sending you a text message yesterday, and I realized this morning that I never actually clicked send on it. And I realized that when I was editing Sins of a Solar Empire, you made a ship spinning reference in that last recording of Sins.
I don't even remember doing that.
Yeah, you were just like, I just gotta stop ship spinning here. If you can't tell, we're both longtime former EVE players, addicts.
Yes.
Apparently YouTube is our EVEaholics Anonymous group.
Is that really? Hi. Then you know what? There probably is something to that. Like they're very well maybe because like this YouTube channel derived from our EVE radio show.
Right, and that's what the NEL Films stands for. Our EVE radio show was New Eden Live, and the channel used to be called New Eden Live Radio. And some of the earliest videos on the channel, I'm not even sure you can actually still go see them, are EVE
did you delete those?
related. Well, I may have made them private. I don't know.
Okay.
Are EVE or Dust 514 related videos. But
I was such a Dust 514 fanboy. Now I feel bad. Now I feel guilty.
I really, really liked Dust in the very early stages of its beta.
Yeah.
Or alpha or whatever it was. But they did something to it somewhere along the development process that I hated it. And I bought
now they're scrapping it.
Yeah, and I bought a freaking PS3 for Dust, pretty much.
I had already owned a PS3.
But
okay. This
right,
ship.
So I found another system.
Nice. I'm colonizing this planet here before I clicked end of turn. Before I realized that, but thanks to the fact that I was waiting for Dan still, I could colonize.
2 planets I can colonize at that one. I haven't gone to that other one yet. I am going to need to build some more colony ships. Is there any adverse effects to just colonizing as much as possible?
Unhappiness. No, same drawbacks again as with Civilization. If it happens if it's a mechanic in Civilization, it's probably a mechanic in this game.
Okay.
Yeah, like the first game I played, I just colonized everything, and I was starting to get mad unhappiness all over the Empire.
Where do you even see your unhappiness levels at?
So if you click on a colonized, if you click on your home system, for example, you'll see your approval rating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and my approval rating is right now 43.9%. So I've got 50% or plus 50 from Empire, minus 1.1 from overpopulation of my planet, and then minus 5 from planets. Is there something on this planet? Oh, arid planets just automatically start off with a minus 5 approval rating, I guess.
So how do you, in this, what ups your approval rating?
You can add a hero in this case, or basically a governor of a system. Which here I'll go into that UI real quickly here. So these are the 3 heroes I have available for hire. They're more or less independent, but they exist from all the game's races. And so each of them has their own stats, and they each can level up like the Kerbals can in Kerbal Space Program. So like this guy right here, I Gargarian. If I click inspect here, this guy is definitely best suited to head up a fleet because he's got pilot and commander, and all his bonuses are effects on fleets and effects on defenses and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
This guy here, H Prime, he's got the administrator. What does this guy have? Adventurer and corporate. So this guy will give you, people have either bonuses if they're in charge of a fleet or bonuses if they're in charge of a star system. So this guy gives you a food and resource bonus on a star system, and then evasion of fleet weapons. Yeah, and I don't know. I doubt these bonuses don't apply if the fleet is in orbit. But yeah, in addition, this guy gives you additional defense on star systems if your star system is attacked by enemy aliens. Actually, this guy I'm going to go ahead and hire. He costs 20 gold per turn. Excuse me, he costs 20 gold outright, and then minus 2 gold per turn. And then he will level up. Let me assign him. I'm going to assign him to my second system here, because that actually has the most available for expansion here. Because I'll be once this ocean planet has more than one population point, I can send one of them over here to this arid planet and colonize it, and possibly I'll probably have the technology to colonize this tundra planet by then too. So, and then I'll be able to get all these additional resources from the planets and use them to manufacture cool shit. And I forgot an exploitation on here. Let's see here. Ocean planet. I usually pick the one that gives you the best bonus. So, like, an ocean planet is obviously going to be best for growing stuff. I hope everyone likes kelp. I keep doing this, and it's driving me nuts, and no one can see it. But the close button is close enough to the point where, like, it's triggering, like, that button on TeamViewer. And so it's minimizing it.
Are you in windowed mode?
No, I'm not in window mode, but it's close enough to, like, the edge of the screen that it's triggering that and minimizing it. Or at least I'm just...
that button on mine. And I have TeamViewer.
Yeah, it's hidden. Is your TeamViewer on? Well, it doesn't matter.
My TeamViewer is always on. That's weird.
Apparently everyone's waiting for me. I'm going to click end of turn and move my people here. Oh, shit. I don't have any science going. I'm hitting here talking. Blah, 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 blah. This game is so much like Civilization. This is colonized tundra. Yeah, so we'll hit colonized tundra here, and then... Let's see here. Xenotourism agencies. I love their names for some of these things. Yeah. Xenology. So that'll be my second one. You can hit shift click and you can queue up stuff.
That's cool. I forget what I was going to say. Never mind.
Yes.
Oh, man. All right. So many turns until this thing is done being built, I think. How many turns?
This is another good planet.
So many turns.
Or system here.
Something is done here.
So
what is done here?
Colony ship.
Oh. Let's build a colony ship here.
Oh, actually, we can go over here to this white dwarf.
And
oh, that's right. Right-click to move. Come on.
Cancel that. And maybe...
I don't like these two. I don't like doing that in any real game, converting one resource into another.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna build another reproducer here. 13 turns for that. And then again, just like Civilization, it stunts your growth.
What stunts your growth?
By building a settler/colony ship.
Oh, yeah, it takes a while.
So I got that. I'm probably going to swing over and colonize... I'm not going to colonize... It says ancient ruins on it. That is another... We'll be able to colonize all the planets on that one.
What do we find here? Hostile fauna. Ugh. That doesn't sound good.
Apparently I found a wormhole pendulum. There's also wonders to an ancient level 3 civilization out there. If you're familiar with the 3 tiers of civilization, I won't go into them.
So basically, every science fiction plot ever.
Yeah.
Mass Effect, Halo. You know,
I have only owned PlayStations and Nintendo, so I am unfamiliar with the Halo storyline. As much as I would love to play it, I've almost gotten it for the PC. But getting back to the game at hand, yeah,
Halo. Humans go to space, aliens attack.
Yeah,
there's essentially discovery of a race that pre-existed everything.
Yes, so i.e. the ancients from the Stargate series.
Yeah, essentially, kind of.
Again,
a little bit more malevolent. They kind of created weapons that basically kill all life in the universe.
Ah, well, you gotta have that.
Because they basically, what they did was they killed all life in the universe and then reseeded life because there was some basically space zombies.
Space zombies.
They're called Flood, but it's space zombies.
Space zombies.
I don't think I actually have anything.
No,
to do
actually,
thing.
I have several geek confessions that I will admit to. Right here on the YouTubes. I have barely watched any Star Trek, whether Next Gen or anything like that.
I had watched Next Gen growing up, but because my dad watched it. But it's nothing I could ever get back into. I like the movies. But yeah. Okay, so what else?
And then my second one is I have not seen a single movie in any of the Lord of Rings movies.
I think you're missing out on the Lord of the Rings ones. You're not missing out on the new Hobbit stuff.
Yeah, like
because Peter Jackson really, really ruined that whole Hobbit franchise.
He pulled
terrible. God,
he pulled a Lucas.
He really did. This last one was just atrocious.
Did you hear that? Actually, Lucas blames the internet for I'm probably not getting this 100% correct because I'm repeating this third hand. But I guess Lucas, in an interview after he sold Lucasfilm to Disney, basically blamed the internet and said no one complained about episode 1 until the internet got, rolling. And
episode 1 came out after the internet was rolling.
Well, I mean, in theory, the internet has been out since the 60s, but it didn't get big until, the internet got... no one started really hating until the...
When did episode 1 come out?
I don't know. This is turning into a podcast and not a Let's Play.
Well, the game's kind of slow right now.
Yeah, it is.
But seriously, when did episode 1 come out? I don't even remember.
Hold on. Let's ask the Googles, or IMDb in this case.
Well, let's save our episode 1 talk for next episode.
For episode 2.
For episode 2. Attack of the... I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Attack of the Endless Space.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for some more Endless Space. Bye.